Welcome back. Forum Daily's weekly cryptocurrency and digital asset update is up now. We're joined by Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly crypto and digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we are seeing a rally today in cryptocurrencies, but let's start at the beginning of the week where cryptocurrencies were higher to the tune of about 6%. That, of course, following the successful completion of the Bellatrix upgrade, which is Ethereum's network upgrade. This is the first of two steps to finalize its transition to proof of stake. The Paris upgrade, or merge as it is known, is significant because of the number of advantages it will have, including the reduction of the carbon footprint compared to proof of work, and also increased decentralization by making it easier for individuals to participate in securing the network. So that was big news at the beginning of the week, which helped propel cryptocurrencies higher. Then we did see a pullback on Wednesday, cryptocurrencies down by about 6 to 8%. Bitcoin, in fact, hit 18,500. That's the lowest point we've seen since mid-June. And it looks to be down by maybe 3% week over week. But as I said, we are seeing a bit of a rally today, likely given the fact that we've got a bit of a risk-on mode in the broader North American equity markets. Now, having said that, of course, we know that the crypto winter is still having its effects, with Dubai-based crypto exchange Rain Financial laying off hundreds of employees last week. That's according to sources cited by Bloomberg. And following, of course, the bankruptcy of crypto lender Voyager, which, of course, has been well noted in the media and headlines, they're actually going to be holding an auction of their assets on September the 13th to determine who will be buying the platform's assets. Apparently, there's about 22 parties that are in serious conversations with this process, with the auction. So we'll see how that plays out. There have been a number of headlines this week. A famous investment manager, Franklin Templeton, which manages about $1.3 trillion, is going to be offering digital strategies to wealth advisors, and they will be able to offer them to investors by about mid-October. They will be partnering with crypto-focused Eagle Advisors, offering two strategies. One strategy is going to be focused on investing in about 10 to 15 of the largest digital assets. Away from that, again, staying with the headlines this week, RBI, or the Reserve Bank of India, is meeting with a number of fintech companies with the goal of launching a central bank digital currency, or CBDC as they are known, sometime this year. In Saudi Arabia, their central bank is hiring a crypto chief to boost their digital asset goals. Away from that, we've also heard from the IMF this week saying that crypto has evolved from niche products to mainstream speculative investments. I guess that's a bit of an upgrade, and that it also hedges against currencies and potential payment instruments. So I guess a bit of a buy-in, slight buy-in from the IMF. On the regulatory front, always important to keep our eyes on what's going on there. Crypto, as we know, is largely unregulated by the U.S. federal government. The SEC chair, Gary Gensler, signaled that he welcomes working with lawmakers, signaling some regulation by the CFTC, as long as it doesn't take away power from the SEC. Now, recall, this is a big debate going on in terms of who should have regulatory authority. If it is a commodity, if crypto is deemed as a commodity, it should be regulated under the CFTC. If it's a security, the SEC. So that's still the debate going on. Bottom line, though, I think most are on board with the need for some type of regulation, pretty much across the board, that is. And also, to put things in perspective, recall that there's about $100 trillion as it relates to the capital markets. Crypto is less than $1 trillion worldwide, so very, very small, but of course, still very much the need to be regulated. Away from that, and to end on this note, as we know, Netflix is adding a new subscription tier, and according to an Australian news outlet, their tier is expected to launch November the 1st in Canada, the United States, US, UK, France, and Germany. Netflix apparently will not run any ad campaigns promoting crypto, gambling, or political parties. Nathaniel, I'll leave it there. Back to you.
Well, thanks for that, Catherine. Again, that was Catherine Murray, host of The Buck Stops Here. For more analysis on the major moves in the markets and in the financial world, be sure to tune into Catherine on The Buck Stops Here. airing Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on the News Forum Network. Well, we'll be back after the break, and when we return, we'll have a look at the major headlines and news stories from across Canada and from around the world. We'll have more on Canadian unemployment numbers to the latest on the war in Ukraine. So be sure to stay tuned to Forum Daily. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.